Well, we're gonna change headlights in the old 94 Toyota. I got these here. Those are the factory lights and they're so dim you can't see much at night. So I bought these Lippin LEDs, and they're supposed to just hook up to the factory plug. They have a little cooling fan in the back. Pretty cool. So now we gotta. So this is the Toyota that we're currently restoring. I bought this a few months ago. Put one bias down and caulk the seams around the edges. You see it when it dried, it cracked a little bit. I got some more truck bed liner that I'm going to spray around, and then we're going to build a box in here about this tall with 2 drawers, and I'll have a little place to hang stuff here. That way I can put my guns in there, and I still got room, all this space to put my coat and all my extra stuff. So pretty excited. I'm gonna actually repaint the whole thing because it's got a white tailgate and it's kind of a tan. I'm gonna get new tires and new rims. You can see it's got super small tires, like I think 14-inch tires or something. It needs at least 18s or maybe, yeah, probably 18s. I got seat covers for it. It was all nasty. I took the seats out and cleaned everything. I gotta go back and clean it. I drive it every day, so it gets dusty. But it's a really good, dependable vehicle. I love it. Alright, get my 10mm. Dump those out so I can see little toolboxes. Take my battery out, little tank out, take this little tank out, and I think I can get right back in there. Take part of this air filter out, and we're ready to rock. Alright, we got 10mm here. So now, I think I need 11 or 12mm or a 1/2 inch. I gotta get my smaller socket. Another thing that we're gonna do is clean the engine. Got a little oil leak underneath in the back here. A seal must have went bad. So we're gonna fix the oil leak and then clean the entire engine. Be careful I don't get some steel somewhere, and I don't want to make sparks fly. I believe we have a 1/2 inch opening right here somewhere. I have little boys that like to fix stuff as well, so sometimes tools can just like disappear. I don't know how, but they do somehow. Too big. We're down to our last resort. Yep, broke it loose. Now we can take it loose without a wrench. Now we're gonna put the nuts back on so that we don't lose them. All right, we got the battery out. Wow, look at all that dirt. This thing needs a bath. We're gonna do some serious cleaning. So, all these little hoses go into these slots and these little clips. So if you can pull those out, you can just lift that little tank out of your way and there's the light bulb. We're ready to rock. So we got to turn that knob, slide it back, and here comes the bulb. That was easy enough. Now let's see if we can change it to the new one and see if it works. So here, see those little clips? You got to pop that up, and then this whole thing will slide out. I thought I was just changing the light bulb, but you actually pop out that whole thing, that black part, and then you go from there. So here it is. It looks the same as the one that we just bought, and you just put it in there and it clips itself on, and you put it on there and you're ready to rock. I think we might have to save this nut here, this little plastic nut, because I think that's what attaches it. Yup, it slides right off. And now let's see if we can get it on the other one. So here we've got our new light bulbs. Now these, you can see they're flat. So these things will have to sit here vertical. You can't point them like that. It got to be this way, vertical, so that the light shines right. I guess it says it shines into people's eyes and like shines all crazy. So here we go. I'm gonna put that little nut on there. So I found that the nut doesn't go on this piece without cutting a little notch. It does fit on the plastic part, but this wire has to go through there somehow. So with the wire and the plastic part, it doesn't go through. So I'm gonna cut a little notch and I'll come back and show you what I did. So here's what I've done. See right there? I snipped that out with this little thing, and that gave me the room to slide the wire in first. You turn it. So yeah, there you can see I slid the wire in, and then I just stripped this over the top, and we're ready to install. So here's a little trick for you. See, once you get that in there, you won't be able to see if your bulb is up or down, you know, vertical or horizontal. So I've learned that if you stick the wire straight down, or you stick the wire straight up, because it ties in. See if I can get it under here. See, it ties in right there. It either needs to be up or down, and then you know your bulb is vertical. And then you just clip these two together. You just slide it in, push on it till it snaps into place. Bingo. Boom. Tighten them up. Put the 10mm in there. It's time for a new socket set, I think. Got and here is our bracket. Put it on like that, put the bolt in, and down there is a little hole that you actually slide that in, and sorry, down in there, and it pops in, you put your bolt in, you're ready to go. Almost come on this side. We're back to the 10mm. Right way. And go. No, you can go right way, right left. This thing goes right out there. Get right here. Now, you got another 10mm. And then that should pop right out there. I wonder what that is. And if we're going to take work on different things that not work on the 4runner. Much as yeah. There's a block this thing on the side of the 4runner. Oh, yeah, I can another one there. Alright, so I started. I might have to. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to lift the air cover to get in here. And off. There is a hook that comes out. I'm going to put it there. That's what I did. So we got the one tight. Put it right loose. And when you get that loose, you can just slide this ring back and just pull this hose off. Alright, we pulled that up. Oh, put this hose off. And now we get to look into this. There's my air filter. It's a little bit underneath. Needs to be pulling out the freaking out. Now we can get in here and get that skinny little bulb out. This is wild. There's my light, but the air intake is actually right there. And it sucks air in through this blue light. So I can get my wire in there. Let's see if I can get that. Okay, so this is what I did. All I did was cut here and cut here. So now you've got that little space right there, and that's all you need. You can just slide your wire in there. I'm sure if you get other kinds of lights you won't need that, but with these weapons, the way they're designed with that wire coming, see the fan right here, and then the wire actually shoots in right there. And in order to get that through this little nut, you have to cut that. The wire was up. See the wire straight up? So now I know my lens is vertical. So now we're just going to put it back together, and I'll show you how it looks when we're done. This is really simple. You just tighten it down like this. Don't want to make it too tight. I'm afraid it breaks some more rubber. I got one more. Tighten down. Sorry about the lighting. Tighten down right there, and then we'll be ready to try out our lights. One last thing we forgot to do, and that's tighten up the clamps, and we're ready to rock. Wow, look at that. Man, that's amazing. In the morning when I got in the truck to go to work with the old lights, I could see the house, but not very good. And now that's on low beam. Let's try high beam. Look at it. I'm gonna shut it off. Wow.